I think I'm more influenced by my own tradition, but also I am very much influenced by Turkish and Arabic. But I try to define myself as an Iranian traditional qanun player if I want to put myself in a context. But I don't aim to be traditional player. I aim to be something that represents me first.
Welcome to Uncovering Music IDs, everyone. Today we have an incredible guest, a musician whose journey is as inspiring as her music. Sara Majidi Nejad is a qanun player who has taken her instrument across borders, from Iran to Finland. I'm Mernoush and I'm excited to dive into her music. Sara, welcome. خوش اومدی. It's such a pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you so much. Pleasure is mine. Thanks for having me.
I won't forget one performance where your music really spoke from the heart. It was your father's voice, your music, that he was singing a Kurdish lullaby, and with your music, it was really deeply moving and emotional. Would you like to talk about that performance? Do you remember that moment, and how were you feeling as you played?
Yeah, sure, of course. That performance was for a festival in Vuotalo, Nomad Festival, that me and my trio were playing there. And it was such a memorable experience because it's so different when you hear your father's voice everywhere in the concert hall. And that was a song that he used to sing to me when I wanted to sleep, maybe when I was like 5 or 4. And it has a really deep connection with me, the music and everything. And now we arrange it for the trio, so it's very different. So when I play it alone and when we have it in a trio, it's of course totally different vibe.
Nice. Yeah, the energy, the emotion, everything felt moving and powerful. Yeah, it was so nice. Would you like share a bit about your background and from piano to the qanun? Like how was this transition happened?
Yeah, so when I was around 12 or 13, I wanted to go to music school. So I took the entrance exam, but I couldn't get in for that. So that's why they said that maybe I should change my instrument, which was such a heartbreaking time. I remember as a child, I was like crying all the time because I didn't want to play anything else. But we were having this family discussion with my parents, and we were sitting, and then I didn't want to play any woodwind or wind instruments, or I don't know. I was telling my father, I don't want to hold anything. I don't want to play. So we came to a conclusion between two instruments, which was oud and qanun, because we really wanted to go, or I also really wanted to go to play something which is Persian classical. So it's something connects me in a way with my own roots.
Right.
So that's how we came across to qanun. And I didn't know anything about the instrument, obviously, but yeah, I was 12 when I picked this instrument.
Nice. It's such an interesting story that your father's advice or your family advice really led you to choose a unique journey in music.
Yeah, because it's like my father always says that maybe it's good to go with something that not everyone does it. So,
Nice.
thanks to him.
Yeah. You faced challenges in your music journey, like not passing the piano entrance exam. Would you like to share how was your feeling, like whenever you face these challenges, like how do you feel, and like do they really like push you to rethink about your decision, or are they like led you to push to grow more?
Yeah.
Because it's like every time challenges can shape you as a musician or as a person as well.
That's a good point because, well, as I said, when I was 12 or 13, it was such a hard time for me to accept that I was not in with piano, and I had to somehow overcome this feeling that I was rejected. And it's such a hard time that you feel that you're rejected or you are not good enough. But also, it somehow helped me to know myself better in a different context. Because maybe if I were playing piano when I got to the school, my journey would be something totally different. So, yeah, I think these challenges really, really shaped me as a musician in a way. So I'm very grateful that this happened, and I didn't get in with piano. So
It's really great that how these challenges push you and kept you pushing forward, and also push you to focus and concentrate on exploring yourself and like find your way. I would like to say that you have a deep connection with Iranian music, and how you find the balance between staying true on your roots while also you have like welcoming influences from other parts of the world, and now collaboration with many musicians with other backgrounds.
When you start to collaborate with others, you learn that how you should make these collaborations working, because as you said, it's like I'm coming from a really deep roots from this Persian classical music, so it's somehow really hard to get out. And when I was accepted here and I came here, then the doors were open in a way. So then I could like play with other people, other musicians, get more influences from different cultures, which was I think it was one of the top things in my life that I decided to come here. And and it really shaped the way that I was thinking as a musician. So it really helped me when I was performing as well. So it was not only about me playing Iranian music.
Right.
It was about me to somehow make a connection with Iranian music and other cultures.
It's really nice that how moving and like having other opportunities as well give you this feeling to find a way somehow to intrude your culture also when you are blending the styles and many other backgrounds as well. As we both come from Iran and share a background in Iranian classical music, I would love to ask you about how do you think like regarding to music educational system, because music educational system is somehow in our country is structured, and I want to know that this structured system helped you or limited your creativity.
It's both way, because this structure can help you to stay in a line and learn how to be in the line, but also it really, really limits you in a way that you cannot get out. So I felt like at the moment, or maybe a year or two before, I was feeling that I'm somehow trapped in this box that I made for myself because I didn't know how to get out. I knew that I should have some kind of order and some kind of discipline, but maybe as an artist, I didn't really needed that. But it really helped me. I cannot say that this discipline was something that I'm regretting of. It's something that I think it's good to have.
Exactly. Always
But
again balance.
Exactly. So it was super tough to find this balance, and I'm still looking for it to see where I'm standing at the moment. But I really try to have both way.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good to know. Thank you for sharing this.
Thanks.
That's a powerful journey with your decision, and moving ahead in your decision, you wanted to come to Finland. I want to ask you, first of all, why Finland, and what made you to think to leave Iran and discover new culture and pursuing music studies in another country?
The thing was, since I was younger, maybe in my teenagehood, I knew that I cannot really stay in that country anymore because of the limitations that I could feel as a person first and then as an artist. So I was looking for to move to another country in like maybe, I don't know, Germany or Austria or Canada, US, but then I ended up here. And the reason was the program that they were offering in Sibelius Academy.
Right.
And that's how I ended up applying, which I was not even sure for it because I applied for another degree first when I was doing the application. And then at the very last moment, I was like, maybe I can apply for global. Let's see.
Thank you for applying.
Thanks. So that's how everything changed. I think when you're not like thinking so much and just going for it, life happens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing this inspiring story because like freedom in art is really helping.
Yeah.
And because you're rediscovering your passion. And I can see in your journey that you have it. That you are, now that you've experienced this artistic freedom, how has it changed your music when you are starting to compose, or do you think that it really have an impact on your musical career?
Yeah, yes. I think it changed in many ways because I didn't know how to think out of the box. But then I learned. And it's about the practice as well. So I decided to put myself and come out of my comfort zone, which was something that I was very not sure. But I decided to do it and get the influences, even though it might turn bad or maybe the way that I really don't want to. But I was like, maybe I can just go with the flow and see what happens. So
It's really nice that, as you said, when you came to Finland, it helped you to overcome doubts and also exploring yourself as a person and as an artist as well. I love that you value both your Iranian roots and also like the emotion when you have it on your instrument. And I want to talk about the qanun right now, which has a rich history in Iranian, Arabic, and Turkish music. How is the Iranian style is different?
well, qanun was one of the, like, is still one of the most important traditional instruments in the culture. But at some point, it was forgotten. And nowadays, over, like, maybe like after this 100 years, it's coming back and it's coming back strongly. So now we are getting influences from like other instruments in the tradition, like for example, tar, santur, the ones that have like larger repertoire. So in a way we started, or like my teachers started to somehow arrange those pieces for qanun to somehow take this instrument back to the culture. So I can say that we do have at the moment a really defined repertoire for it, but it was not like this maybe 100 years ago. So in a way, we are trying to find like a proper repertoire for this instrument, but there is still a lot to do. Yeah.
Which tradition inspire you most to play that style between these three?
I think I'm more influenced by my own tradition, but also I am very much influenced by Turkish and Arabic. But I try to define myself as an Iranian traditional qanun player if I want to put myself in a context. But I don't aim to be traditional player. I aim to be something that represents me first. So I'm getting influences from here and there and just combining something, make a soup out of it.
Yeah, it's so impressive how you blend them, and but still you're staying true on your roots. Is totally impressive and perfect.
Thanks.
Let's dive to some music. What would you like to play for us today?
Today, as we talked a bit before about it, I'm gonna play the Kurdish lullaby.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm gonna play it solo by me on the qanun. And yeah, I think it would be nice to hear the Kurdish lullaby on qanun.
Sepase Karan. Thank you so much. I love that one.
Merci, Mernush.
Let's
Thanks. Yes.
Thank you so much, Sarah. That was really beautiful. Like,
Thanks.
as I said before, turning a memory into music so naturally. Everything
thank you.
was perfect. Thank you. Looking ahead, what is your goal in the future? And like, also, I want to ask you, where do you see yourself in the future?
I would love to continue as a qanun performer, but I want to pursue more on the composition and find the way that I want to compose in a... I know how to compose, but I think in a different aesthetic. So maybe I want to try other genres that I think maybe I can combine some kind of electronics to my music in the future and just see where can I end up.
Sounds nice.
Yes.
Do you feel more like a performer, composer, or teacher, or something between it?
If I want to rate them, I will go first with with being a performer. So I really see myself as a performer and then an improviser and then a composer. But I do love teaching. I should say that too.
So it's a combination of all of them.
Yeah, it's like a mixture.
And how do you want to leave a unique mark from yourself to the world? Because we talked before about this, that I know that you always, and it's a beautiful aspect that you think about your audiences and about people. So how do you want to do that?
When it comes to this, I think I usually think about how can I develop my repertoire in qanun. So when I want to develop it in Iranian music, what kind of influences I can put. So I can somehow, I don't know, I feel we stick to past for quite many years. And time is ticking and we have to get out at some point because it's good to try at least new stuff without being afraid. I mean, I don't say that I'm not afraid of things. I do, but I'm trying to give myself this permission to come out and then just try it to see what fits better.
Nice. I appreciate your vision.
Thanks.
It's so powerful that how a song or a performance can connect with people and their emotional aspect so nicely. And music is so powerful, let's say like this. And before we finish, we have a tradition in our show that we ask our guests to bring a poem with their own language, their mother tongue. What would you like to read for us?
Yes, that's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for asking that. I brought a poem by Saye. It's his artistic name. And his real name is Hushang Ebtehaj. Yeah, you know it. And the poem that I chose is Arghavan. And it's my favorite. And it's about having hope into darkness. It's about separation. It's about this topic. And the reason that I chose it is that I feel very much connected to this one. And I'm gonna read or sing, not with the, I'm gonna read the half of the poem or even less.
Let's listen to this wonderful poem.
Yes. ارغوان، شاخه همخون جدا مانده من، آسمان تو چه رنگ است امروز؟ آفتابی است هوا یا گرفته است هنوز؟ من در این گوشه که از دنیا بیرون است، آسمانی به سرم نیست، از بهاران خبرم نیست. آنچه میبینم دیوار است. آه این سخت سیاه. آنچنان نزدیک است که چو بر میکشم از سینه نفسم را بر میگرداند.
Wow, Sarah, thank you so much for sharing this beautiful poem. I also love this poem so much, and it's so important that how music and poetry are connected in our culture, and we respect to it. Thanks for sharing that.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you. And thank you for sharing your journey, your music, and your heart with us today. It was such a pleasure to have you here with us, and I hope the best for you in your journey.
Thank you, Mehnush. Thanks for having me. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. That's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to subscribe and share it with a friend. Until next time, take care and keep listening to great music.
Today